She give me top and I pipe down. Hey, she asked for top and I tell the whole pipe down. Bitch, give me pop like right now. Yeah, bitch, right now. I pop a Zango like hell. She give me top and I pipe down. Hey, she asked for top and I tell the whole pipe down. Bitch, give me pop like...
What's up, guys? Record Reason coming at you with another My Hero Academia manga chapter review. And this time we got chapter 274. And this chapter has been hype from start to finish. And it's just craziness. We have Endeavor, the #1 hero, taking on Shigaraki. And it's like, yo, like, and alright, let's just get right into it before I get too hyped and lose track of what I'm saying. So Endeavor, the chapter starts off with Endeavor just flying in, or like just blazing, like so super pissed off at all the destruction that Shigaraki just unleashed. So they just start clashing, and Endeavor uses this new move that we haven't seen from him before called Hell's Curtain, and it's this giant fucking inferno that's just scorching everything around him. And Endeavor thinks that this attack is potent enough that for somebody who doesn't have like an innate resistance to fire or heat, that they'll be paralyzed in the attack. So when he comes down, he's thinking like Shigaraki's gonna be like immobile and not able to move. But like in the flames, Shigaraki is just chilling. And this is where we get confirmation of one of the first of a quirk that Shigaraki has in his all-for-one kit. And it's super regeneration, because we see Shigaraki's face and the skin is like melting off, but he's just regenerating. Like he's in there chilling, like in this inferno chilling, and his hand comes out and Endeavor has to like dodge back on some Matrix shit, and it's crazy. Like Endeavor is going like as hard as he can at Shigaraki, and it feels like Shigaraki isn't really like, he's in the fight, but he's not fully present, because like in his head he's hearing like this voice telling him to go get one for all, and he's like he's more focused on that than Endeavor, and Endeavor is like leaving nothing on the table. He is on Shigaraki's ass as hard as he possibly can, and he's just like hitting him with everything he has, and Shigaraki's just like, I think I'm gonna go get one for all. So like Endeavor like dodges and gets behind him and like slams him all the way from like the air through like that the platform that was left last chapter from the hospital, slams him through that, and Shigaraki just like is chilling still. And then we cut over to Deku, and Deku's like just like in a daze, like he's so shook right now, worrying about like cause I think Deku can also hear the first user's voice still. I'm not too clear on that, but I think Deku and Shigaraki are like hearing voices in their head. And you have Burnin, I think her name is, and one of Endeavor's sidekick, who's like on the radio with Endeavor, and he's like trying to coordinate, and he's like, in any heroes who can like fly, well, who can come over without touching the ground, he's trying to get them to set up a perimeter around the battlefield so he could have some sort of support and keep the battle somewhat contained so it doesn't spread and they can evacuate all the civilians. But Shigaraki's just on another level, bro. Like he just like crouches down, he fucking like just leaps, just takes off of some Incredible Hulk type stuff, like just soars through the air. And like we get this cool panel before he takes off, where he's using I forgot her name from the Pussycats, the one who all for one stole her quirk, Search. So now Shigaraki, that's another quirk that we can confirm that Shigaraki has, Search. So Shigaraki is like searching for Deku through the crowd, through everything. And we get this cool panel of like the side by side of their faces, and Shigaraki's like, found you. And then he leaps and blasts off after Deku. And Deku's like, okay, he's coming after me. So Deku starts he starts talking to Bakugo, and he was like, okay. Like Deku and Bakugo kind of like take off. Excuse me. And Deku's like, he's telling Shoto and Uraraka like, oh, I forgot something, you know, just trying to like tell them whatever, so him and Bakugo can like get out of there. Cause Shigaraki's coming for Deku. He wants one for all. So Deku, being the smart young hero that he is, he's like, okay, I gotta get as far away from like the civilians and the evacuation as I possibly can. So then Bakugo's with Deku. And I kind of predicted this in my video from like 2 days ago. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, come on, subscribe to your boy, because I be prognosticating this stuff like well in advance. So Deku and Bakugo are really like officially in this battle somewhat, because they're leaving the evacuation site, and Shigaraki's on their ass, and Deku is talking to Endeavor on the microphone, like letting Endeavor know that, hey, Shigaraki's after me. I'm gonna try and lead him away. So I think Deku and Endeavor are trying to come up with a plan, and then next chapter we might see like a little bit of like Deku and Bakugo versus Shigaraki. Like I don't know if you guys saw the Heroes Rising movie where Deku and Bakugo team up and fought in 9. We might be seeing something like that next week, and that is pretty hype, guys. And Endeavor is gonna be in the mix too. Oh my god, it's so hype. But you can't get caught up in the hype. You gotta keep thinking. Horikoshi, he loves to do this. He loves to throw something in your face, so that way like you get caught up in it and you're like, yo, this is awesome, this is awesome. So you forget the small or not so small details that he just laid down prior. Giganta is still coming to the battlefield. Like he's still gonna be sniffing for Shigaraki. He's still gonna find wherever Shigaraki is. And that's just gonna be chaos, pure chaos. And you're gonna have Bakugo, Deku, Endeavor, Shigaraki, Giganta, who everybody Giganta brings with him, all in just one hodgepodge of just glory. And this chapter couldn't be any more hype, guys. Like it's crazy just to think, like, how strong, like even some of the characters in this chapter was like, how the fuck did Shigaraki get this strong? And I feel like that it's crazy. Like Shigaraki has all for one. And last week I was wondering if he had like quirks in his kit, and he has quirks in the kit. So this is really just Shigaraki like just having fun, honestly, figuring out what quirks he has and what to do with the quirks. Because like based off of his jump, like I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself unless it's like a quirk specifically for jumping, which I doubt. But I think Shigaraki still, he had some form of super strength, because that jump was ridiculous, bro. Boy took off from like half court and dunked. Like it's just wild at this point. But I'm gonna stop rambling. That's gonna do it for this video. But a couple of announcements. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow, Fight Club episode 4. We have Mirio versus Shigaraki Tomura, but Shigaraki from the end of My Villain Academia, not current Shigaraki, because that's just not even fair. But it's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you for all the support. Be sure to hit that subscribe, hit that post notification bell. And as always, I've been Reezy. You guys just got wrecked. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.